The culpable homicide and reckless driving case against former President Jacob Zuma's son, Duduzane, has been adjourned to the 20th of June. Zuma crashed his Porsche into a taxi in 2014, killing a woman and injuring 3 others. ENC's Michael Apple has been tracking the trial and joins us now from our newsroom. So, Michael, another day of evidence just around the speed at which Duduzane Zuma was moving. We've heard argument about how at some point in another statement to insurance assessors, he said he was moving at about 70 kilometers an hour. That then changed in another statement to 90 to 100 kilometers. Which is it?
Yeah, well, that's exactly the discrepancy that the state is looking to pick up on Duduzane's version of events on the 1st of February 2014 at about 10 o'clock in the evening. There's a lot of rain, there's very poor visibility. We're told by an eyewitness, which we'll get to later, that there was a lot of traffic on the road, so people were naturally driving slowly. He claims that he slacked down from 120 as he was coming from Woodmead through to the Grayston off-ramp. Roundabout Marlborough off-ramp, he slacks down on his version to between 90 and 100 kilometers an hour. The first point that State Prosecutor Yusuf Baba put to him is that, okay, you slacked down to, let's call it 90 kilometers an hour. Considering the weather conditions at the time and the lack of visibility, was that still an appropriate speed at which to be traveling? You as motorists are guided by the circumstances in which you are driving. Was 90 kilometers an hour an appropriate speed? Duduzane is saying confidently so. I stick by my statement that it was an appropriate speed at which to be traveling. Second issue he got to was the discrepancy in the speeds that he's given to various different parties. Take it back to 2014. There's an inquest into whether the MPA should proceed with this case, ultimately finding that they should proceed and they find that he has a case to answer to. In that inquest, when he is asked, or just prior to the inquest, in a warning statement taken by the police, he says he's driving at normal speed. Now, that's anybody's guess what a normal speed is, so there's no exact number given there. Then in the inquest in 2014, December, he says he was driving at 90 kilometers an hour, but the insurance assessor that obviously interviewed Duduzane Zuma about the circumstances surrounding this, in that insurance report which was presented in court, it says he was at the Throbbing Strawberry in Fourways, drove back and then had the accident at 70 kilometers an hour. So the state just looking to poke holes into the validity and the trustworthiness of Duduzane Zuma as a witness in front of the court if he's giving, well, at least 2 separate speeds at which he was traveling and 1 nondescript speed.
Michael Apple, thank you.